Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back. Welcome newcomers to the channel. I have all kinds of concept stuff going on. No, it's not Kansept, it's Concept. Go look at the website. But anyway, I hope you're having a fantastic day. This is stuff that's not knives, but it's some kind of EDC gear. I'm looking forward to seeing what this is. I'm guessing maybe pins and pry bars and stuff. We're going to check that out here in just a second. First, we're going to check out this new model because, you know, that's what we like doing, checking stuff out. Ooh, by the way, for 1 week after you see this video, I'm going to have not my regular 10% discount code. I'm going to have a 15% discount code. So they upped it for a week. I don't know if they're having a sale going on. And you know, the last time that we had one of these special links, it was stackable on top that was on stuff that was on sale. So just so you know, Concept, they're always game. I mean, you know, we're going to do a live stream about Concept, but let's get into this right now. Ready? This is the Concept Orlock. Would you look at it? Just look at it, all of its Orlockness, and that is very, very cool. That is titanium. I can tell you right now. It's not, oh wow, look at that. Look at the shadows. That is very cool. I love that. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what you call that pattern. I'm not even sure, like tiger pattern, but it's milled. That's all. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, a little bit of texture vision for you. Man, that feels very nice. Let's see, we have a reversible clip, deep-ish carry, and I imagine that was probably a smart move, moving it down that way so it wasn't a hot spot. And then about a half-length back spacer, that is also titanium. All right, this is gonna be, looks like two ways. You can open it here or here. We're gonna do the reverse flick. Ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Look at that and all of its Orlockness. Let me wipe this blade off. And I have two versions. That's what the other knife was. So it's two versions. So I'll tell you about this one, then I'll show you what the other version looks like. Okay, ready? I'm going to guess probably S35VN. Let's take a look. S35VN blade steel, baby. Taking a look at this blade with all that harpoon action going on. Oh my, look at that. Oh yeah. I'm hoping this has good ergos because that's a nice looking harpoon. Very tall, flat grind. Very nice. Very, very nice. The Orlock. That is pretty cool. All right. Now, let me give you a couple quick numbers and then we'll get into playing with this knife. Check out the action, fit, finish, ergos, all that fun stuff. We already checked out the finish. I mean, the finish is good. The finish is always good on Concept knives. So it's not a longer knife. It's coming in at just under 6.9 inches. Your blade is 3 inches long. Your handle is 3.9 inches long. And I bet this is over an inch tall for sure. Let's see. Not a whole lot. 1.1 inches tall for your blade. Couple quick size comparisons. I'm going to use what I have on the table normally for size comparisons. Here is the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. And then here is the Vosteed, I was going to say Thunderbird. That's the Vosteed Raccoon. So you see, it's not a very long knife. And then, of course, the QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? So the Penguin is almost exactly the same, just a tad longer. And I have this one sitting on the table too. So let's put this dude up here. The Wee Banter, you know, for a stubby style knife. So not a giant knife, but let's check out the ergos and see how that works. My hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here. And from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me likey. Okay. So it feels very nice in the hand. The pocket clip, I can tell it's back there, but they were smart. I like that Concept always takes the edge off. You know, they kind of bring it down a little bit so it's not sticking in your hand. So even though I have a wide width hand, glove wise, it's not hateful. Now, one thing I am noticing that is, saying, hey, check me out. See this edge right here? It's very 90 degrees. They didn't really chamfer it off per se. So you can feel those edges on each side when you're going like this. That's what I'm noticing is those edges. It would have been nice if those would have been rounded off, but wow, that's a nice grip. And this, see, what is this? This one is a nested liner lock, and the lockup's about, I'd say about 40%. Nice and smooth. The blade is centered. Let's see here. Okay. The acoustics. Are you hearing that? You have that sound, and then you have that sound. When you use the front flipper with your thumb, oh man, You can hear that across the room. That is very nice. Now for your pass-through, not a whole lot of pass-through, not a ton of room to get in there to that liner lock. It's not hateful. I'm not having to dig my thumb, but I'm having to put more pressure than you do on a lot of knives that have a little cutout, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's medium. I can't say that it's anything that's going to ever hurt your thumb or cause any issues, and it's extremely smooth. Oh yeah, look at that. The reverse flick's very nice, and the drop shuttiness is super nice too. So easy to operate, easy to reverse flick, easy to flip with your index. And I wonder if we can just pop this out. Let me see. Holding it down here like this. Yep, you can do that if you want to blow out your elbow. I'm not 20 years old anymore. My elbow doesn't appreciate when I do that. So that's a very nice looking knife. So there's that version. Let's see what this other one looks like. Look at this. Oh snap, a little bit of flame anodized titanium. Would you look at that? Woo, mama. Ooh, so shiny. So if you like the finer things in life, or if you like a little bit of flame anodized titanium, you can see just a little bit of hints of kind of orangish and yellow in there. Same with the clip. Ooh, man. And the back spacer. Man, that's a Mr. Fancy Pants. And I think this one only cost like 20 bucks more than that version. That version right there might be the fanciest. I think because of the milling, I think that's the fanciest one. But the regular versions run around 179. But then you're going to take 15% off that. Unless you're seeing this a week after I post this video, then you get 10% off because I have 10% code. It's always in the pinned comment and in the video's description, along with all of my discount codes to sharpening supplies and gear and all that cool stuff, pouches, and you name it, sharpening stuff, whatever. That's always in there. So man, this is a nice looking knife. Let's see how it feels. Left and right, up and down, exactly what I expected. There's no movement, no blade play. It's solid. It's exactly what you think it is. You have the measurements. You see how it fits in my hand. You know the size of my hand. My only drawback or only thing to mention is on this particular version, this edge is very 90 degree-ish. Now on this one's different. Check this out. This one, even though it's kind of 90 degree-ish, it's not nearly as abrupt feeling in my hand, probably because you're not feeling those little edges right there where they have all that milling going on. All right, so there's that oarlock. There's that oarlock. Let's see what this first thing is right here in this little box. Am I going to be, okay. It is a pin. Look at that. Just look at that. What's this dude called? Let me look here. Let's see. This is the Scavenger. Okay, and man, it is very, I was wondering if there was anything in the box. This is the Kansept Scavenger. Would you look at that? Just look at it. And I wonder if this is aluminum or if this is titanium. Let me take a look. Blue anodized titanium, baby. And let's see, how does this work? Oh, very nice. Very nice bolt action going on. It is extremely lightweight. And you know what? I didn't tell you how much the oarlock weighed, and I know a lot of you are going to want to know, so let's see how much the oarlock weighs. This bad boy comes in at 4.28, so 4.3 ounces, and then this one's coming in at 4.5 ounces. So a little bit of weight difference there going on. I mean, not a lot, 0.2 ounces. But this is a pretty nice looking pin. And I wonder what kind of refill this dude takes. Let me take a look here. It's super lightweight. And this is taking a Schmidt refill. So there's several refills that will fit this. I have some other brands. I have some Amazon brand refills that are that size that will fit it. I like gel ink myself. But man, that is, ooh, yeah. I'm digging that. I'm taking this to work. That's pretty cool. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. I know we're having fun getting stuff out. That's what we do here. We don't have to be that regimented. Let's see what this thing is. We have a little pull dude. Okay, what is it? What is this? So it has a little Mr. Fancy Pants little thing where you can wear it around your neck. One of those little fancy chains. I don't know what those chains are called. What is this thing called? This is called the Kansept Twister. Let's see what this dude is. Is this titanium? Oh, it's a twist fidget. Okay. All right. So that's I think that's all we have going on here is a twist fidget. And I'm guessing this is titanium. Let me take a quick look to check. Yes, look at this. Bronze anodized titanium, black wash, titanium twist. So let me get you up there nice and close to look. It's a twist fidget for all you fidgeters. Look at that. So you can have this hanging from this dude here. I'm not sure how you get it on there, but you might have to take that ring off to get it through, and then you can have a little have a little thing to fidget. Have it hanging from your neck. So that's pretty neat. A little fidget dude. Let's see what this last thing is here in this little box. Oh yeah, here we go. It's a little bit of pry bar action. I've seen one of these. These pry bars are very cool. They're a little beefy for as far as pry bars go. Black wash titanium, jungle wear, fat carbon inlay. So this has a little pocket clip, although for me personally, this would be a pocket dropper. Look at that. You can see all those layers of the fat carbon fibre. And here's a look at that jungle wear. A little bit of fat carbon fiber. That is pretty cool. Ooh, yeah, some nice milling right here to help you get a grip if you're scraping or prying on something. This is a pretty nice pry bar. I like that. That is pretty neato. This would be something good if you carry a little pouch or anything like that to have in there. There's your designer. Very nice. So we have all kinds of coolness, all kinds of, and listen, I have a bunch of knives. Be watching, because up on your screen, you'll probably get a link to the next Kansept knife coming out and more gear. And, it's pretty cool that they're giving us a discount. That's also very cool. Let me know what you think about Kansept. Do you have an Orlock already? I was a little late in the game seeing it. It came out maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something like that. Let me know what you think about them, and then check out one of the videos you see on the top of your screen. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.